2024.
Good morning.
Morning. Where are you in the world?
To our Australian
morning, Vietnam.
to our Australian viewers.
31 days.
When did that happen?
Every day.
Whilst you were sleeping.
Yeah. Well,
It must be
Alex,
getting close.
Is it 31 days for us?
No. 32 days for us.
Because you're the day before.
You get loads of time.
You've got 1 day less.
loads of time. It's literally a month today, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my god.
And that's what today's episode is all about. 1 month to go. You should be firing on all cylinders, bags packed, ready to go, tickets booked. You shouldn't have any questions left.
No, this is going to be a quick episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Done.
Well, so I have a question to you based on what happened this week.
I have the same question.
Yeah. So if you get a puncture on the route, is Luca coming to pick you up? Does that still count? You're going to run after that?
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen.
But you could have fixed it.
I could have.
Oh, well, I wasn't need for that
I
tone.
could have.
Okay.
Correct. To fill everyone in, I went for my bike ride, which I really didn't want to do anyway. And it was a bit less than 32 kilometers in actually. I heard like a little something, a crunch, and I was like, oh, that didn't sound good. And there's like the way that I cycle, the road literally stops. It's quite nice because the cars filter down and there's like the end of a road and then a path to a beach. So I go down there and turn around and come back. And it was as I was approaching the end point, and I was already like, oh, should I stop halfway and get an ice cream? Because I was really tired. I was like, I think I need some sugar. Like, I actually also hope the police aren't listening. At one point, like, because I just had my head down, like, go. I looked up and there was a red traffic light, but it was too late. I was past and there was a car coming out and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he was like, it's fine. That's like the mood I was in. So I was like, should I
tell that
get
Alex is her coach, can't you?
Yeah. You shouldn't go through red lights, should you, Alex?
It was too late. It would have been more dangerous to brake, actually.
It's fine.
It would have been safer to look ahead.
Yeah, that would have. But that explains my mood. And then I was like, oh, should I stop and get ice cream? And I was like, no, I'm going to do it all. And I turned around and I was like, oh, that looks a bit flat. And is my internet okay?
We still hear you.
And then I was like, oh no, it does look a bit flat. So I stopped, gave it a little squeeze. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to have my bar that I bought with me. And then I was sat on the side of the road and actually a police car went past. And I was kind of hoping they would stop and be like, oh, is everything okay? But they didn't. So I sat there. And then I went back on the bike and I was like, I was 8 kilometers away from home. And I was like, I think I can get home. And I cycled for about 5 more minutes and I looked at the wheel and I was like, I don't think I'm going to get home. Like, this is not good. So I retired and called my support vehicle.
Was it like flat, or was it just going down?
Well, rapidly going down, rapidly.
Because normally, like, if you have 8 kilometers left and it's going down, I wouldn't have stopped for a drink and a snack then. I would have tried to finish.
Well, I think I had already stopped because I was like, I want to see what it feels like with my finger. And at that point, it was okay. And it was only when I got okay, I was like, I think I can make it home. And it was only when I got back on, I was like, I'm not making it home. Like, this is not good for the bike. But the bike does fit in the car without having to take any wheels off to go back to many episodes ago. So that's quite impressive.
Oh dear. So next
Did
time
you
Luke
take
can
any
drop you
wheels
off.
off the car? Isn't that
can
what
get
we were
Luca to
talking
drop you
about
off.
last time?
Like
I
40
got Luca.
kilometers away
No,
and then
no,
cycle.
thanks. No. What?
You could
That's
do
just-
that. You could get him to drop you off like 40 kilometers away and then just cycle home. Then you can't stop halfway.
True. True. Well,
You still
good thing I
can.
didn't do the first route that I was doing because I would have been like out in the middle of nowhere. At least this way I was near home. So, but yeah, so going back to yes, I could have fixed the puncture. I had everything with me, but I was already like suffering. It was the middle of the day. I couldn't be asked. I didn't want to stay on the side of the road. There was no shade. There was a poor family having their lunch, and I was sat in the shade outside their front gate because that was the only bit of shade, and they were all in their like swimsuits and towels and stuff. So I didn't want to do that. I was not in the mood on Sunday. Yes.
I have two things to say.
Yes.
First thing, I'll start with the more positive thing. You're describing the session as like a failed session, even though you did 32 kilometers out of 40. I would consider that like done
Yeah. Good.
because
Me
of the
too.
puncture as well.
So
Well,
I'll
you
change
haven't.
that.
Yeah.
I'll change that orange tick to a green one.
No, I think orange tick is fair, but the way you said it on Strava as well, you were like, oh, and on the accountability, you were like, oh, I didn't do my session today. Like
Yeah, no, I said I didn't get all green ticks, but that is annoying. I would have, if I didn't care about the bike and if I didn't know that you can really do damage to the wheel, I think I would have kept going just so I could tick off 40. But I was like, no, this really isn't good. But that's so
now
annoying
I've got
to be.
3 things to say.
Oh. It's annoying to be 8 kilometers from home and not get home. Yes.
Well, the new one to say is that isn't an option to roll. Well, it is an option in like an absolute emergency to roll on a flat tire. But you have another option, which is to change it. But I wasn't going to talk about that. But
Okay.
just because of what you said. The second thing, and the more important thing, especially related to the fact that we're 1 month away and like we want to get you round the course. What? Yes. I'll let you explain because clearly you know it already.
Why was I tired? Why was I with my head down?
No, not so much about that. More that if you're getting to the point, if you're at a point where you're like, oh, I need an ice cream to be able to finish this 40-kilometer ride, which is the distance you need to do at Knocker, you've gone wrong.
No, yeah, but I also don't think that's fair because it was a bit like, oh, I could get an ice cream, but at the same time, it was I had been out all day the day before, so it was just general tiredness. It wasn't. I had a good breakfast. On any other day, I would have been fine with what I had, but I was just already so tired, and that was it.
What did you take with you for hydration and nutrition?
I took my bottle with electrolytes, and I did take, because I haven't bought things yet, I did take the bar that I showed last time that I wrote after workout on it. I took that.
In our last conversation, we talked about, we gave you a target of carbs per hour, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at your ride now. You were 20 kilometers an hour, so 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Which means you should have had at least 50 grams of carbs with you, because let's say you've eaten something before. That's like your first hour, then you should have been eating really for that second hour, which is at least 50 grams.
Uh-huh.
So what did you have with you and what did you eat within your first hour on the bike?
I didn't within my first hour because I set off just after I had a big lunch, which is literally what you say, you have your big breakfast and that should do you for the first hour.
Yeah,
So
but you
then-
start fueling in the first hour for the second hour.
Well, when I got to about, well, yeah, I didn't. I think I started at around an hour to fuel for the next bit. And that's
Okay,
when I started
well-
having my, I think it was a 20 gram bar.
And you started having it. Did you finish that?
I did finish it because I was sat on the
Okay.
side of I had it all in one go, sat on the side of the road.
Okay. It's nutrition is going to keep you sane and alive and get you around in some kind of state.
For context, Rebecca, for our spa ride, I took 6 electrolyte drinks, 2 packets of Haribo, 1 packet of Sour Patch Kids, 3 double energy carb gels. We had chips at lunchtime. We had Stroop waffles before we started. You had
How
one 50 gram.
Yeah, yeah,
Is that what you consumed or what you took with you?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't drink all of my drinks, but I took 3 double energy gels. I had some Stroop waffles, had some fries, consumed 1 packet of Sour Patch things that had a lot of carbs in. That was 90 grams of carbs per 100. And I had a couple of bars as well, so I still had a lot.
Good ratio.
And yeah, just before we came on air, you was asking me what I was looking at. Is it a good time to discuss
Yeah.
that now? So these two were laughing at me at the weekend, Rebecca, because I said that 8-hour ride, I think that was nearly as tough as an Ironman.
Uh-huh.
So I checked my heart rate zones of the Ironman compared to Spa. The Ironman, which was 14 hours for me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
14 hours something. I spent 4 hours in threshold zone 4 for my heart rate. So 4 hours out of 15. For the 8 hours of cycling, I spent 3 hours and 22 in that zone. So half the time, and I nearly spent the same amount of time in zone 4
Wow.
for a casual Saturday ride.
But was that also like lack of training for it?
No, I think it was the
Bastard
course.
hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your bike didn't help.
No, but the course, the course was. I think on any bike, that course is rough as well. It's the amount of uphill. We knew the uphill was going to be bad, but it was worse than I thought.
Really?
But that's your it was harder for you for sure on those gears.
Definitely, but it was I think even on a normal bike, it was tougher than I thought it was going to be because of how much uphill there was.
Yeah, but you would have been with lower gears, you would have been able to keep your heart rate lower. You would have been slower, obviously, but
and of
probably,
course with a few less dramatic showers, I probably would have been a bit quicker as well. If I could see through the rainwater, it might have been a bit quicker. But
So Ben, if you had a choice, next year are you doing another Ironman or are you doing Spa again?
if I had to choose one of them,
Yeah.
full distance,
Yeah.
Almere or a different one?
wherever you want.
Yeah.
You're taking this very seriously, like you're really going to sign up after.
And you said like one, you can do both if you want. I was just wondering because you said
what do you
Spa
mean I
was
have to
harder.
choose?
We look at the difference. 8 hours of Spa cost us like €100. That was it. Whereas an Ironman is like 1,000. So
€800.
Well, you didn't take the full cost of Spa. I think you spent £100 on food.
we spent probably the same for Ironman. So, and I think you could do the 8 hours of Spa without much training. I mean, I did it this year without too much training. You can go and do as many laps as you want. You can have good breaks and still do a good amount of cycling. Whereas the Ironman, you can't stop for half an hour break every couple of hours. So
Spa.
Yeah, probably Spa again.
2026.
Despite being in pain for about 3 days afterwards as well.
That is to do with your gearing. If you had lower gearing, you would have pedaled more gently. It's a lot of strain on your legs.
Yeah, I think it took me longer to recover from 8 hours of spa than it did from the Ironman.
These are strong statements coming out.
Yeah, it was like every muscle in my leg, but also my arms from the downhill sections from like clinging onto my
Holding.
handlebars. I was going at like 65 kilometers an hour at some points, and there was like heavy rain too. And like, yeah, when you're going up Eau Rouge and Radion, the bit before is like massive downhill, and you want to go fast down there, so you get like a good chunk of the way up the other side. But it's really windy there as well, so you're like, I could feel my bike moving in the wind sometimes.
Oh my
And we said to Alex as well, like we've played the Formula One games and the racing games where like you miss the turn slightly and you go off the track. And it was even a bit the same on your bike. Like it looked like there was loads of room. If you didn't brake and start turning, it felt like you were going to go off the track in a few places.
gee.
Well, the harder thing, because that's what helped me. The hills weren't as bad as I thought. I really didn't think I'd get round one lap. And if I was walking up Eau Rouge and Radio, and I was thinking, oh, I don't want to keep doing that time and time again. But the start-finish straight isn't even flat, is it? As we move towards the end of that, it's slightly uphill. But then you go around the corner, and it's downhill all the way to Eau Rouge. So I got up enough pace that I was tucked to the inside right at the beginning. And I thought, I'm staying here all the way around, and then not getting in anybody's way. They can see me, they can go around me. But going down that hill, I had to move left. And then as you were getting to the peak of the hill, it was like right. Because I went past some people. I was passing people more, and it was more spread out. And then you're worried about who's going to clobber you and stuff like that. So,
and you're laughing. I was laughing. Like they were like, "Oh, the end of the pit straight, there was like a little hill." I was on my lowest gear at the end of the pit straight already. And these two were like, "Oh, that's a little hill, isn't it?" I was like, "A little hill? I've got no fucking gears left."
Yeah. It's beautiful when you're there to watch the Formula One, but when you're looking around the start, like where we were at the start, and you look and you see where the paths are going, and you're going, "Oh my god, it's not just Eau Rouge we have to worry about."
Yeah. Alex, how did you find it? How's your comparison Ironman to Spa?
It's not comparable. Yeah, I'm really surprised by it. I mean, yeah, I know it's. I think it's more about your bike than you realize. But also, you were trained much more for the Ironman. I think that also makes a big difference. But yeah, I had done a hard run, I guess, the night before coming to Belgium. So I didn't have like my usual, like a proper stretch or a proper recovery from that run. So the next day I didn't do anything, was just traveling to Belgium. And like my legs didn't feel good on Saturday morning. My legs didn't feel good. On Saturday after we finished, my legs felt great.
Wow.
Like it was, yeah, I always have it where like a cycle after a hard run, you feel much better because like the muscles aren't locked up and you've got the blood moving again. Like, yeah, they were sore. It was hard. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. But where I am at currently, to do like 100K was fine on those hills.
I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't have like one of those. Have you seen the people who have like 360 cameras where for some of those like biblical downpours, I think the footage you would have got going through them would have been unreal. I've seen some of the videos.
They were, Rebecca.
Downpours. You don't understand. Like I didn't need a shower afterwards. There was no sweat left anymore. It got biblically downpoured away. Like my shoes, I had to put my shoes outside to dry and my helmet and like everything.
Oh
I changed clothes like 3 times throughout the day. So did Dad and Alex, I think, as well, because of how wet we got.
Well, Dad, when I was moving the bike, like you can't really see, but imagine you're holding a bike by like the seat post and next to the handlebars, right? You tilt it like one of those rain instruments. That's what it sounded like. It was water either in the wheels or in the frame, and as you tilted it one way, you heard it all move that way. Then you tilt it back the other way, and it's all going back the other way. That was biblical downpouring from the bike spray.
Mm.
Whose bike was there? There's rainwater inside somebody's bike.
Yeah, in the one
Alex's
I
rental.
rented.
Rented, that's all right.
That's not normal, is it?
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, what, for your bikes or for any bike?
for any bike.
That much water?
Yeah, as long as it has a way out,
Gets
it's fine.
out.
But yeah, it is
That's the
normal.
built-in hydration system. It just needs straw.
Yeah.
I only did 4 laps. Let's just be clear, I'm no hero. I didn't do the 100k, I only did 4 laps.
But you
It's
learned a valuable lesson there, I think.
What, not to cycle in
Yeah.
the rain or not to go to Spa?
No, about your mental state, preparation, fear of going into it.
I don't know how
Overcoming.
much we learned, because it's interesting. And if you start looking at, and I started reading the things about the Flandrian as well, and I'm already going, oh my god. the Eau Rouge got up to 20%, they said, and then Ben, that's the one I was worried about, because that's steep, and then they said the average 6.6 for 1.1 kilometers or something like that. When it's 6.6, I'm fine. And because after we came down the slopes and building back up to the start finish was gradual up, that's fine by me. I can handle that. I guess that's power compared to the weight. The blessing for me was the downhill before Eau Rouge. I was halfway up before I was even pedaling down the hill, which I don't normally, and that one was short. The others, I was cacking my pants and on the brakes, and people are flying past you. So Ben, even at 65, they were probably flying past you as well. Yeah, I was halfway up and could change down quickly. That was the worst noise I've heard in a long time, is people crunching their gears and having to step off where they crunch, poof, and it's like, oh no. It's
I
like,
think
that's the
most
last thing
people
you
had to
want.
stop because they didn't get their gears right? And not because they couldn't make it up, but because they tried to flick
Yeah.
down too many gears. I saw one person who broke their chain going up there.
Yeah.
So they're trying to
So I was
But, yeah.
halfway up, and then I realized I wasn't even on my lowest gear getting to the top of that. And then I'd start, as we was getting to the top of Radion, I started changing up again. I was building back up the speed. So I was actually overtaking people. They always overtook me going back down the hill. Really needed to build the confidence coming back down the hill. But yeah, I was cacking my pants. Nearly threw up, didn't I, at the beginning? Which part COVID and part psych.
Really?
But the same tensions building. I get it a lot. I'm coughing in the morning, and then I get a tickly throat, and then that you don't know if it's the throat or the stress or anything. But even for a normal bike ride, I can be sometimes like that. But yeah, snotty and grotty all at the beginning. But I stopped after 4, and I didn't realize the boys had gone in at 3. So we knew we had to do 15, 16 to do 100. We also knew the forecast was crap, so I knew that wasn't likely anyway. So after 3, I thought, I'll go in at 3. I'll do 5 lots of 3. That makes sense. That's sensible. Yeah. No, I'm enjoying this. I'll do 4. I think on 3 it started raining. I thought I'm definitely going in now. I don't want to get wet. And it stopped and the sun came out. And it's kind of like, oh, I'm drying out. Road's drying out. Racing line's drying out. I'll carry on. I'll do 4. Should I do 3 lots of? No, get in. I was thinking, do I do 3 lots of 5 and just? But you could feel it getting more tired. So after the 4th, I'd gone in and could tell at least one of the boys had been in because the rain jacket was on the back of the chair. I didn't realize you'd both been in, but neither were there. So I thought, right, I'll get, I'm taking a break now. I've got all day, so I've done my 3. I'm going to take a half-hour break. I'll go and video the boys or take some photographs of the boys. While I was out there, biblical one. And it was kind of like, I went back in and it's like, I'm not going out. I'm not going out in that shit. I still haven't got over the COVID 100% now. So back then it was, and with the Flandrian coming up, it's like, I think I put it on Strava, I'm not cycling in circles in the rain. So I didn't get the endurance test. And that's an interesting one for me at my swimming coaching session earlier this week. After 40 minutes of swimming, I was tired. Now, whether it was the lessons and the effort of the lessons or the COVID, I don't know. But, and this morning and yesterday, I felt like, I'm back to where I was a week ago. Whether it set me back or not, that we got visitors as well. Life's not normal, diet's not normal. But yeah, I just decided I'm not going out in the rain. But then it stopped. You go out, okay, I'm going to film the boys again, and I'll go out next time. And then it starts
Right.
raining again. And I think it was the second time that happened. It's like, okay, I was sat in wet clothes, and it was quite cold as well, even because we were in the pit lanes, but they're open both sides, so the wind is going through there. So at one stage, I think after the first time you might have come in, I thought, right, okay, put my joggers back on and my hoodie back on. Good job I'd taken them in anticipation of the cold. And then it was like, okay, yeah, it got to, I've waited for 2 hours and it's like, okay, there's nothing to prove here. I'm not going out in that rain. So
there was one funny bit, Rebecca, when they sent me out for my last stint and I asked them both, oh, do you think I need to put my raincoat on? I was like, I think I do, because I looked up and there was some black clouds. They're like, no. By the time I got to the end of the pit lane, I stopped and put my raincoat on, and it poured.
We were laughing when it poured as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I think I made the joke as well. I think I did 2 laps probably where it was dry in sector 2. I think every other lap I did, it was raining in sector 2 the whole time. Not biblical rain, but a little bit of rain. And like we laugh about Spa weather. I was really paranoid. I didn't know if it was like just raining over there and not here, or if it was just like every time I got there it rained there. every time I got to sector 2 I got wet. Yeah.
And of course, a bit like Luxembourg, but the opposite way around. The next day, 23,
Glorious.
24 degrees. Lovely. Yeah. So when you sign up for the extra, we got no idea what's coming. But
If it was this weekend,
we got some kind of idea. Yeah.
Well, it could be anything.
If it was this weekend, it'd be too warm, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Saturday is 26 degrees here.
Yeah, different challenge then. Well, we'll have to find out next year because Ben's doing it.
So is Dad
doing what?
Okay, Spa.
It depends when it is.
The other funny thing, Rebecca, as well. So Alex was doing sets of 4. I was doing sets of 3. So Alex had finished his like all of his sets when I was going out for my last set, and I did my 3 laps, and I think there was 20 minutes left, or maybe a bit longer left on the clock. I was like, I was so tempted to just go and do one more lap so that I did further than him as well.
We had some friends, husband and wife partners, they had the same problem. One of them was going to go out and do an extra. No, you got to stop. One had done the extra one, I think. No, you don't. You've done your 100. You don't want to stop now. Yeah, we did have a problem. 2 problems I had, because I said going around in circles. It was a bit like when I went to Zolder. By the time you've been around 4 times, it's like, I mean, the first time's fantastic. You're watching everything, looking at everything. Second time, you're starting to work out a bit more confidence where you can go quicker. What was it like when you get to 11, 12, 13?
Yeah.
And there's no, we said there's no cycling.
Yeah.
It's, that or that. There wasn't a lot in between.
Well, Alex showed me his graphs on Strava of like his heart rate, of everything, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, up down, up down, up down, up down.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Speed.
Alex called it, didn't he? His toughest interval session ever, or something like that.
Yeah,
longest interval.
Longest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Crazy.
Anyway, that's cycling. That's only one part of it. And so I had a question. You had a puncture, right? You've got to do 40 kilometers. Yeah. Are you taking a puncture kit? That's question 1. I've got some more coming.
Oh my God.
Well, the real question is there one on your bike?
Yeah, do you have one?
Oh, I
you
did.
have a
There
bag?
was. But what's the point? What do you want? Do you want gas, or do you want a pump, or do you want...
She wants a mechanic.
A pump?
Because the other question then applies to you, Ben, and to some extent us as well, Alex. When do you say, oh my God, I'm not fixing it, there's no point? And when is it close enough to run back?
10K.
You're going to run 10K and then do another 21?
Yeah, no. Mine would be 5K, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's not because of the distance, it's because of how much time you're going to lose by running
Yeah.
instead of
Shoes.
cycling.
You have a problem with your shoes, no? You can't run in them shoes.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'd run
For
in
benefit.
socks.
Yeah.
Just you do 5k in socks.
Yeah.
I'd risk a DQ and ask someone standing on the side, like, take my cycling shoes, give me whatever you're wearing. I'm getting home. I'm finishing this. Find me
I
at
wanna
the end.
die.
We'll swap back.
And how close before when you change
Yeah.
from fixing it to running?
What do you
5k.
mean?
Then I would run instead of fixing it.
Really?
Yeah, because then I think say it takes you
Time.
10 minutes to fix it, and then you still got to cycle you still got to cycle 5k. You're not gaining that much, I don't think, by fixing then. But if it's more
Yeah.
than 5k,
For me, it's 1K.
that's it. You'd fix it. But if you went with 2k, if you got puncture with 2k left, you would still fix it. You wouldn't run.
2K, I think I would still be faster to fix it. Yeah, so 1K.
Jeez.
So, and up more than 1k away, you would fix.
Yeah.
I think 1 or 2k away, I just turn the radio up.
Yeah, damage the wheel.
Or even maybe if it's, I mean, you'd be unlucky to get a really bad puncture, but you could maybe
Keep
if you're
going.
1 or
Pump.
2k away, pump it up and then just go.
Yeah, I think I would do that.
Maybe it depends, front wheel, back wheel as well. Or not
Why?
really.
If you could
it
do
doesn't
a
really
wheelie,
matter.
do a wheelie for the rest of the way.
You have to let me know what kit you want.
Like, I don't know what that means.
Okay, discuss with your coach.
I've got a pump.
But you're not
I
going to
don't
bring
think I
that
have a
stuff,
pump.
are you?
I'm not going to
I
bring
think even
that.
the pump I carried on Ironman. I don't think it. Oh, did it fit my valves? I can't remember if we decided that or not.
Yeah, it should do.
Yes.
There's only two types of valve, and most do both.
Okay, I know I gave it to somebody else anyway on my second lap, didn't I? So
Yeah, saved his
And you
way.
say your pump, it wasn't your
It's
pump.
Dad's.
no, it's Dad's.
So, yes, I will be carrying spares and a pump.
So that's what she wants on the bike as well, Dad. You don't need to bring that stuff. I wouldn't bring that. We're gonna
Oh.
have
I wasn't planning on it.
well, you said I've got a pump.
No, I mean like now on the bike.
So, yeah.
That's what I'm used to.
Okay.
Yeah, more questions, Dad?
No, that was. Are we changing her tires? I can't remember what we said on that.
Yeah, I think so. They'll be mismatched, but it's fine as long as you mismatch it the right way. We can have another
Okay.
look.
You can have a look at that this week. Yeah.
But going backwards.
I bought because that was the bike I used to commute to work on. So I bought summer tires with less knobbles for the winter and slicker for quicker. And it was only when I was looking at them the other day I thought I'd bought a pair, and they're slightly different.
Oh,
Both
so we've got
specialized tires, but slightly different.
knobbles on the back and slicker and quicker on the front.
Well, we've got nibbles and wibbles and wobbles and bibbles. And that's I'm
Well,
not sure which is which.
that sounds accurate. So
I think one's
better.
for dry, and one's for wet. You just have to work out if you're wheeling or going on the front.
Ben?
One of the big positives that I took from Saturday is that I've ridden in the rain now. So if it rains for our triathlon, I won't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Well, there were quite some hills as well. The triathlon's flat, right? So going downhill round those sweeping bends, the problem is
In the
I've seen the
biblical
cars
rain.
do it. Yeah, I've seen the cars do it as well. A little twitch or you just think, oh.
Yeah, I kept thinking the bike was just gonna like slide out under.
Some of the people were like leaning at like motorcycle, like the MotoGP people do. They were really like hanging over their bike as well to like make it turn.
That's what
They
I
talk
feel
about
like
biblical
when I go
rain. They put a lot
roundabout.
of faith in their bike, don't they?
They did, didn't they?
Well, they've got
And,
a lot of hours of training as well. That helps.
Not
like you've
wiping
said,
out
you've got-
everyone else.
Well, that was the other worry. It's not so much what you do. half the time it was like, I'm slowing down because these arseholes are coming. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And if you want to go crash, then you go crash, but you ain't taking me with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't have a lot of opportunity to practice in the rain. So
You'll be fine in the rain.
I'll be just
Cycling
a
in
bit
the sea.
slow.
It will
Also,
be.
is the route, I think I did have a look at the route, but I can't remember it. It's not that turny-whirly, curvy-wurvy, is it?
It's not that straight.
You mean it's not very technical?
Yeah.
It's not like it's not an out and back. Like there are some sections where there are quite a few turns.
That's okay.
And I think like especially as you start and as you finish, like you go in some bike path tunnels and that kind of thing, which always have kind of steep turns into them.
Urban.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, there's definitely some urban bits.
Yes?
But people telling me which way to go so I don't get lost.
Yeah.
Good.
And we told them your number to look out for you and to tell you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Especially he likes to go round a roundabout.
Yeah.
I better take off my Iron Man stickers. They might think I'm there to do more distance if they see that.
Wait, have you still got them on your bike?
On his helmet, he does.
Wow. Impressive.
Well, okay, so nutrition we've kind of covered. Are you gonna do something different? Are you gonna? You're not really gonna do anything, are you? Just
No,
gonna
well,
do it?
actually, I am. So I know I said it last week, but I'm going to some shops. I also messaged my bike friend because he works with a company that's more like natural products, and he sent me his brochure. And he's like, pick a few products that's me, and I'll give you some tasters, and I'll give you a special price. So I'm gonna go through. But
What's the name?
I'll tell you. The only thing is, and this is like, can you afford to be picky? A lot of them are like nutty things, and I really don't like nuts, which leaves me with not a lot of choice.
There's a lot of choice in the world.
I was going to say, there's also a reason for the nuts. It's because you get the salt you need a lot of the time then, right? So
Yeah. I've actually have really been liking the ones I bought from Decathlon. But there's 226s. Does anyone know this?
Yeah.
A lot of that, because they have like different bars, and they've all been quite okay. Like I've been able to eat them without any problems, and actually been like, oh, this is quite nice. The company is called I have to look at my emails. Nutrition. Meltonic. So it's all with honey. It's a French company, I believe. I can send you this brochure if you like. But yeah, it's
Yes.
a lot of.
If you don't die, we could try them after.
Oh yeah, afterwards. Yeah, Meltonic. They have loads of different things, and they even have different packs. They have like a triathlon ready pack, which has certain things in it, but I don't think I'll like half of them. So let's see. I'll message him what I'm interested in and try some of the products.
How are you picking what you're interested in?
The flavor. And how many carbs it's got. I don't know. I can't.
I think
see
to be
that.
fair, if you pick the flavour you like and then work out the grams and consume that rather than don't have to go the grams way.
Yeah,
You just
I
have to know
don't.
what you're consuming and plan. Have you got a checklist Have you got a checklist of everything you need ready? Because you got to fly here as well, right? So what you need me to get? I asked about your wetsuit the other day. They're not in the sale yet, even though I bought mine in the sale. They don't sell them at the reduced price until the end of the season. That's clearly bullshit. So you'd have to rent one again or buy one and bring one.
You might want to
then-
book that in soon as well.
Otherwise, it'll get rented out.
Yeah. Especially that
especially for
weekend.
Kanoka. Yeah.
Gonna start my checklist now.
Number 1, do checklist.
Tick.
Find a pen.
Have you haven't booked your flights?
No, that was on my list for this week, actually.
What day? Because you know we're driving down there Friday.
Yeah, I think I'll come the week before.
The week?
Yeah, because I want to acclimatize.
Ah, you can do some wet riding.
Yeah, exactly. And taper and carb loading. That's good to do at home, I heard. Got all good stuff. Yes. What else is on my list? Just that? Just that? Checklist for what to bring.
Oh,
What?
you'll overlap a bit with Nan and Grandad then as well.
Oh,
They arrive on the 27th of Augustus and departure 2nd of Augustus. No, not 2nd of September.
27. Oh, yeah, nice. So I'll probably get there that Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday.
Yeah, that would be nice to overlap.
Cool. Yep. What else?
Train. Eat for training. Eat
Oh, I
while
thought
you're
you meant-
training.
Book a train. I'm training.
Yeah, it's just something good to have on the list.
Oh, don't need that.
Eat while
Have you
you're
read?
training.
Have you read last year's guide?
Yeah, I did actually.
Okay, nothing jumps out there. No, you need to know
No, we did
when
that.
off and stuff like that.
No, I don't think so. When's this year's going to come out?
Normally the week before is quite late.
Oh, that'll be good to help panic.
Exactly. But it's normally a lot like last year's, and then you can see what the changes are. So for your bike, I need to put stick tires on it. You want a second bottle holder.
Yeah.
And you want a saddle bag that's got a couple of tubes in it.
Yeah.
And you've got a pump. No, you need a pump as well.
Do you have one?
Probably, yeah.
If not, I can bring the little one.
Yeah, no, I think I've got a little pocket rocket. Well, the one that Ben had, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you giving away my one?
Oh yeah. What are you going to do then?
Well, you did. I'll just hope they get it back.
What will I do? I'll be in front of you, so if you see me with a puncture, you can just give it to me.
And change his tire.
he'll wait. He'll be running. You just catch him up, and give him the kit as you're running. So, are we doing the where is she at? How was your swimming? You went swimming
We
in the sea.
will.
How far did you go? How was that? And I want to know what you've got planned for the last month.
Last
Apart from
bloody hell. The last
Carp
month.
loads in here.
You want to
What's the
know?
last month? Yeah,
I can tell you.
the final countdown.
I can tell you easily. Well, the swim, I don't know how far I'm going with the swim because of my watch. It's not very good.
Still not working, no?
No, well, and also now because I'm swimming in the swimming pool with my little rope, it really doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't expect it to
so today
do anything there.
No, but today I swam so I'm just basing it off of time. So I'm going for like 45 minutes, which is what I've been doing the distance in pretty much every time. and my watch said I did 700 meters. And my Strava comment was, I bloody hope it wasn't 700 meters, otherwise I'm in trouble. But it's good. I was saying to Alex, I don't think that was in a call. A little toy's quite good. Ben, do you know what I got? Were you here for this conversation?
Some elastic thing, no, to tie you
Yeah.
down when you're swimming.
Yeah, suspender. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I can swim in my pool, and it's really good because you just go, right? Like it sounds so stupid, but there's no turning, there's no stopping at the end of the lane. Like it is 45 minutes of just practicing my breathing, basically. And in the pool today, I was thinking of two things. One, I was thinking, I still need to do so I've kind of been doing an open water session and in the swimming pool. And I was like, the open water is really important to help with sighting because, great if you can swim, but if you're going in the wrong direction, that's not going to help. And I try to do it a bit when I'm in the swimming pool, like practice looking up and whatever, but it's not the same, obviously.
No.
And the second thought that came into my mind whilst I was swimming was like, what am I going to do with my hair?
Battle braids.
Well, Ben, you're laughing, but it's a real problem because it has to go in the swim cap. It has to be low enough for my helmet. But then when I'm running, I hate when my hair is stuck on my neck. I can't be in transition doing a different hairstyle. So I think it is going to have to be some battle braids of some description.
I thought you were going to say something a bit more humorous, like when you're swimming there with your elastic band on, that you can't pee because you're not going anywhere, so you just stay in your pee.
No. So
You should practice your hair as well.
Well, whilst I was like, oh, what am I going to do with my hair? I was like, well, every time, my brick sessions have been my practice, and I've been doing it low enough for my helmet to fit on. And then it's been fine for the run as well. So yeah, basically a plait. But the next
But you
time
need
I
to see
swim,
if that works in the swim, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I need to plait it and put it in my hat and see.
Well, the hat's different, right? It's for a different reason. It's not the same as the pool, so you don't have to get all of your hair in the hat.
Yeah, true. But it's a bit weird if I just have my plait coming out.
No experience. or long hair. If you got your long hair, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be a pathetic question. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
because all the hats are the same size, the way they dish them out, right? So
yeah. Because the other thing I realized the other day, I was swimming without a hat, and my hair kept getting in my face and in the view of my goggles, and I was like, nah, I'm not having this. So the hat went on. And on the plan we have this Friday. So now I'm in the last really following the plan now because this takes me right to the end. So on Friday I have 40-kilometer bike, 2-kilometer run, which I've done before.
Have you fixed your puncture yet?
No, that's fun for tomorrow. You'll probably get a phone call. The next week I have intervals. I have a 10-kilometer run, which I haven't done that in a long time. I have 2 open water swims, and I have a brick of 35 kilometers and 5 kilometers, which I've also done. I did 1 or 2 weeks ago. Then we get on to the hard week, which is intervals. Actually, a few things that I won't do. There's intervals. I'll do. No, because here it has multi-brick, but 8 minutes on the bike, 500 meters running. I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'll do my running intervals. I'll do my swims. And then the main session that week is a 45-kilometer bike and an 8-kilometer run brick session. Big
Um,
one.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because this is a plan that's how long? Like 8 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay, and we've run it twice, right? So let's say 12 weeks.
Hmm.
So far, you've been kind of picking and choosing different sessions to a maximum of like 3 a week.
4.
Okay. And now, if I understood correctly, you're ditching that logic and now you're just following the full plan.
No, no. The plan that I have
Mhm.
is 1 rest day a week.
Yeah.
I've not been doing that ever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you're not switching to that now.
No. Because like some of these sessions, like they have bike intervals as well, and it's like next week, for example, is meant to be swim intervals, run intervals, bike intervals, multi-brick, rest day, swim, and brick. So I'm just doing my 2 usual swims, whatever the run is for that week, and then a brick session. So 4 sessions a week: 1 bike, 1 run, 1 brick. Right? No, 1 run, 1 brick, and 2
2
swims.
Okay.
This is all
Yeah, it was just
sounding
the way you were
very
reading it.
complicated. How many sessions has she done since we made our predictions?
Oh, we can go over that if you want, actually, Ben.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't the prediction was until Kanoka though? I
Yeah.
don't have a different prediction for like part way through.
No. I just want to know if I'm on track or not.
You
Okay.
won't be on track because I did all my sessions last week. This week, all I have left to do is a brick and a swim, and they will get done.
So how many sessions since we made our predictions?
When did you make your prediction?
45
23rd.
days to go. 2 weeks ago.
So I did. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 7.
Okay. And you got 30 days left.
Yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it now. It's the
Okay.
thing that scared me is that so I repeated some of these weeks, and it was only the other day that I was like to Alex, like, oh, I'm running out of plan. The way that it worked out is that this plan literally takes me exactly to race day, like with my taper week and everything. So now that I can see all my sessions, I've written down the days. Every day has a countdown. Like, it's happening. It's there. They will be ticked.
Don't panic.
Good.
Don't panic, train. That's why I was concerned about you going from 3 sessions a week average. Let's say probably that's been your average.
Yeah.
That could even be generous. Like, don't jump into 4 and 5 now.
No. 4. My usual
Well,
4.
there's a difference. You start to realise now, a bit like when I always think this is just like studying for A levels, right? 3 A levels. You're trying to cram it? Yeah, you can't. It's not going in, so you panic. Do you focus on the one that you're good at, or and you suddenly you start off going A star, fuck, I'll be happy to pass.
Yeah.
And you go from podium, I'm not competing, I'm completing. And yeah, because you do are you doing your sessions, or are you really doing your sessions to improve? And it's quite hard to do that.
Yeah, I think the only, which maybe is quite interesting, because I know it's not common to do, like a brick session is normally bike to run, but I have the ability to go from swim to bike. Swim to bike or swim to run very easily. Do you think it's worth like doing that? Because I know I can do all of them. I know the brick sessions, like I've been doing okay, but it's just putting all of it together at that distance.
But you've
But
done a try, haven't you? Some people do it, and some people have it in their plans as a, they'll do a little sprint or what have you, just to get used to what did I screw up at at the transition. I went for something that wasn't there, or I could have used this. So some people it's worthwhile but then practice. It's not. I don't think your legs from swim to bike makes much of a difference. The bike to run they focus on because your legs are using different muscles and the blood's in the wrong place. So you have to get used to that. I go so slow at both; it doesn't make any difference. But to do your transitions, then
Yeah.
Another reason to do a practice sprint one is to check all your equipment and make sure you've got everything you need before the real thing.
Well, it's not mine anyway, is it?
No, but in terms of like your kit, like do you have a tri-suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your swimming hat with your hair and everything like that. If you do a practice one, you would have tried everything like that too.
So when would you recommend that I do that?
Tomorrow.
3 weeks.
Well,
Tomorrow's my rest day.
If it's just about really that transition, like the bike, you don't even need to consider that a training. So on your next swim day, set up that you're going to go on the bike after the swim, but bike literally like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not really about cycling after swimming, it's about moving from swim to bike.
And the same then, like, just run for 10 minutes afterwards. Oh.
No,
I tell you what is good.
All.
I tell you what is good as well that you might not do, but you should. Swim in your tri-suit, cycle in your tri-suit, and run in your tri-suit.
I've been cycling in it.
Well, that's good because a lot of people don't. You wear cycle kit when you're cycling and you run kit. Yeah.
Wear it what?
For the brick session. For
that's
what run.
That's what I've been doing. It's only when I just have a 40-kilometer cycle I wear my cycle stuff. But for the bricks, I've been wearing the tri-suit, so that's fine. That's been no problem. But I'm not wearing it swimming.
Because you will.
Well, the swim will be. Yeah, you'll wear it under the wetsuit, so it's not going to be the same if you're not. Because when you swim, you'll be in the tri-suit, but not in the wetsuit during your training.
Yeah,
unless
but
it's no wetsuit. But the tri-suit will then be wet. So does that affect your underwear?
Oh, you don't wear underwear, do you? Oh, you mean like bra-wise?
Yeah.
So my next swim, wow, I'm really going to look like a fucking loon in this family complex.
There was a guy in the pool at Sports City that was in his bloody wetsuit indoors.
Yeah. So my next swim, I do in my tri-suit sports stuff, have it all lined up, like do a mini transition triathlon thing.
Can't you get to? I always imagine you're by the beach and there's like a promenade. Couldn't you go somewhere like that where you could go in the sea in your tri-suit, come out, get on the bike with Luca sat there, go for a bit of a cycle, come back, put your trainers on, go for so he could be like managing the transition point, so you could do all three.
Yeah.
Well, you could also do that from home.
Yeah, I could do it.
Your transition is in the apartment,
but not from the water. Oh, because is that where you swim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With the elastic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't even need that. Depending on how big the pool is, like you say, you haven't got to swim kilometers. You just got to get some length in and get used to it. Make sure your tri-suit's okay. That it's got the bit for your enough room for your arms, and I would say nothing new on race day. So
I might have to do that at a weekend then. Okay.
What did you do for Luke's try? You swam in your wetsuit. What was underneath that?
Well, that was a bit of. I know
it was all separate. You changed for each one.
Yeah, I changed every time. I was in my swimsuit and then put my sports bra on afterwards.
Okay, I decided not to do that for Knocker, that I am wearing a tri-suit.
How come?
Took too long to change. It was nice. It was nice cycling in your kit, but it took too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think the running and cycling has been fine. Actually, to the point that I don't know if that's normal. When I was cycling in like my cycling kit afterwards, like on Puncture Day, oh, my ass was so sore. Like for some reason, the tri-seat it was better. Maybe, well, I just wasn't having a good day. Actually, maybe it was just that.
It depends on your quality of your kit and the style and everything.
Yeah.
Normally, the tri-suit has less padding, thinner padding,
Yeah.
but it could be better.
Yeah.
Might
Or
get
Or
less
that, yeah,
chaff-
that can
chaffing.
work for people.
Chaffing.
Yeah.
Haven't had any chaffing yet. But maybe, as Dad says, like that's part of the practice. When everything's wet, it's all very different, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'll be doing that not this weekend, but soon.
The blue algae has gone from Winterbrooks. Hopefully that stays gone, so you can go there when we come back, when you get here.
Oh yeah, because I do have a little swim in my taper week. I've swim 3 to 4 kilometer run, 15-20 minute bike ride. That's it. Yeah, so actually, where are we? In 2 weeks' time, so the next episode, that it will be a day or two before my biggest brick session. Like for me, that's quite scary actually, the 45 kilometer bike and an 8 kilometer run. But that's the biggest one, and then it goes back down again, and then it's taper week, and then that's it. So
Then
next
done.
2 weeks intense. After that, go time.
You're going up Eau Rouge and Radion in the next 2 weeks.
How do you feel?
I'm okay right now. I'm okay. I feel. Oh, here you go.
Let's go on a journey.
Let's look at the progress we've made.
Yeah, starting from 25th of April, we had big issues in the swim. Bike was all right. Run was good because we just came out of the half marathon training. 5th of June, still some problems in the swim, but getting better. Bike kind of stayed the same. Run actually dropped off a bit, but just because of, post half marathon. Into July, look at that. Swim is good. Bike is also good. Bike improved as well, and run also got up there.
No.
Where are we now? Who wants to start?
Well, it's been a roller coaster because we did have the last episode was a 0 week. I did 0 sessions, and in the past 2 weeks, we've turned it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn. We've turned it around. So I'm interested to see where you all are. And
you start, Rebecca.
I'm going to start. My swim is going in the green because never in my life have I gone somewhere and gone, oh, I have to swim here, and done a half an hour session. And I did in Formentera because the water was beautiful. And it's been okay. I think especially with my little pool toy, like in terms of can I swim 45 minutes without problems? Yes. My problems that I'm now worried about are sighting. But that's not the worst thing. So I can follow people. I can be a bit wobbly.
You've got a 15-minute window to be a bit wobbly.
So yeah.
But I was thinking that you don't have to sight the boys. I mean, be careful who you follow. Somebody went wonky in Luxembourg a bit. We were off towards, but not too far off. But there's if you're in the pack, there's a lot of people. You're not following one person. You get an idea, and again in Luxembourg, I think other places there's kayakers there to stop you going too mental as well.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's really wide enough to go crazy lost in Connaught anyway.
No.
Wow.
And
Oh,
it's out and
sure
back
is.
as well, isn't it? So it will be even narrower.
Yeah. And they've
What-
even like, Dad, after we went swimming, and you were like, "What are you gonna do if your goggles are misting up? You can't be faffing around." And today my goggles were misting up, and I just kept going.
Yes.
Have you
That's
tried
what
the
we
spray
like.
though?
No, I haven't.
That's good though. That's a good moment in your training history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To power
Like-
through something inconvenient.
yeah, like a puncture.
Well, let's take a win, shall we?
Put me just to the left of Rebecca. I'll be happy
Oh.
out once she's done an open water swim as well, or a couple more open water swims.
What? I'm doing it every week, mate.
You just said sighting might be an issue. That doesn't fill me with extreme confidence. I'm going to the left of you, not to the right of you.
Okay.
Cycling. Oh, sighting. Okay, yeah. I can't see it.
He said right in the green.
Why can't you see it?
Because of his
I think
internet.
it's internet. It keeps saying connect plug-in for. Oh, I can see it. Swimming. Almost with Rebecca, I think.
Put you there. I'll complete the group to make a nice blob.
I'm still the most optimistic. Is that good or a bad thing?
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Where'd you put it on the bike, Rebecca?
Got it right in there, right in the green, unless we get a puncture. But
Yeah.
40
Up here.
kilometers, a little bit down because I don't want to be too cocky. But 40 kilometers, complete it, mate, every week.
You
All
do,
right.
do you?
Yeah,
Wait for 2
So
weeks.
why is it not right on the right?
because anything could happen.
Yeah, but that's
And
true
again.
anyway. But in terms of your preparedness, then
Well, it
Use-
also
use
comes
ready.
down to nutrition as well. Like it's fine.
you have to. I learned that in Luxembourg the hard way, probably accentuated by me not being right either. But like taking out as you come out of the swim into the bike isn't just about getting your helmet on and don't touch the bike till you got your helmet on. They set you all up, but your nutrition and your drinking critical, absolutely critical, because you muff it there and it's bloody hard to recover it after that. Really, really, my learn, and I'm just making a note as we sat here for the Flandrian. Even then, although we have all the time in the world to do that one, is to plan out. You know, when am I going to eat, and make sure you do on the bike as well. Are you going to eat every 5K? Are you going to eat every 10K? Are you going to drink every 5? Is it every 20 minutes? And make sure you do, because even like Ben said, he planned out his drinks for a spa and didn't drink them all. That's that's when it starts to go downhill. You can maybe crash through as a result, but we've said in our good experiments when we've done it, how much better you feel afterwards as well. You can tell the difference.
Yeah, that's you're talking about your hardest sessions coming up. Like you're not just fueling for those sessions, it's a couple of hard weeks now. Like don't think that you can just go and be like, oh, don't worry, I can do 40K. I do 40K a week. Like you're not just fueling that session. You're fueling everything in that week and for the next 3 weeks to stay on top form.
Yeah.
Like this is not the time to be like, oh, I only need half a bar. I can have half a ball here, half there.
Yeah.
Like
Guilty.
go
And the
all in.
same with alcohol and other treats as well. It's not just your fuel for your sessions, it's about what you do in between.
Cake and pizza, I'm fine with. That's good carbs.
Well, on Sunday after my bike ride, I did have a double carb day. I had a whole pack of pasta for lunch, and then I went out for dinner and had pizza, and I was like, wow.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Ben, for the bike, where do you go?
Slightly more to the right. But that's good. I'm
Excellent.
fairly confident that she can do her cycling. I'm just worried about her not dealing with a mechanical failure yet.
Says Mr. Ben and can't even remember if he's got a pump. Yeah. No
Where are you
problem.
going?
Right of Rebecca.
What?
I don't see a problem here. And I'm thinking maybe even the swimming should be further on. Do remember again what I learned in Luxembourg. You can be waiting. I don't know how many people are doing yours. I was waiting for an hour. If it's hot, make sure you have water. Make sure you have energy drink or a gel, because there are bins there as well. So I can't point, but the nutrition isn't just during these. It's at the beginning and the end of the lines as well. The swim one is the one that probably caught me out. I was sweating buckets before I'd even started, and didn't have a drink, and should have had a gel, at the end of the swim. I know some people tuck them in their tri kit to have as soon as they're transitioning, depending on how long that transition is as well.
Yeah. Noted.
Little plastic bottle, that's what I'll be bringing. So you can just throw, not one of your bike bottles, or one of my bike bottles, but yeah, little bottle or two. I'm going to have, literally, I'm going to take a gel, an energy drink, and water. And what I don't, just throw away what I don't use. But I have it there.
No.
I'm going there with an asterisk. You can do 40 kilometers. You've proved that, and you can do what I used to do, which is a very bad habit, which is put your head down, be in a bad mood, and get through it. If you do this in Kanoka, it's a big risk. It's a really big risk, and you will not have fun at all on that run. So I put you there with the asterisk that you need to be getting your nutrition in, however good, however bad you feel, whatever flavor it is. I don't give a shit. You need to be getting that in, because yeah, Dad already said it as well. This is gonna make or break the day. The swim, you've made massive improvements. Like, don't let yourself down by saying, "Oh, I'm actually not gonna eat," or "I forgot to eat," or "I didn't drink my bottles." Like, we've all been there, we've all done it. Don't kill your race and the effort that you have put in just by doing something so silly.
Yes.
Onto the run.
Yeah, probably there.
Why?
No, I'm just not enjoying running, to be honest. And I know I can do it, but just not having fun. And I really feel it. Oh, after our observations, my quiz last week with Ben, as soon as I start running, like, my calves are tight after a bike ride. And for 2, 3, 4K, it's been okay. But I don't know for 10. And I haven't done 10K since the half marathon.
But you will.
Yeah, it's in the plan. So yeah. That's left everyone silent, which is not good. Everyone's going down to the road.
Are we considering them as independent components, or like the run as the third bit of the triathlon? Because like, I know she can do 10K, but whether she can do 10K after the other two bits is a different question, right?
So before, we've been doing them as independent. I think for this one, yeah, also why I've put the bike there is that we're talking about
Connected.
1 month away. We're talking about them as a series, as a triathlon. So
This nutrition thing worries me for Rebecca.
Because none of us are any good at it. That's why should she be?
I actually think like I nutrition quite well. For the Ironman, it was tough. Yeah, I think other times I normally take what I'm meant to take. But if she doesn't eat or drink on the bike, then that 10K run is going to be really rough, isn't it? As well, and you can't. It's not easy to eat or drink on the run.
I will say with
Well, it
another
is.
asterisk.
Oh, sorry, it is because there
Yeah,
are 8 stations, and we talked about walking through those. So again, that's if that's your plan, that needs to be your mentality. Know where they are, and know you're going to walk through them and what you're going to have, because that helps. That's your timer. You know, if they're every 2.5K, I don't know what they are, then you say, right, this one I'm going to have water. This one I'm going to do, and more if you need it. But you say I'm going to walk those. That helps as well. And people, oh no, you got to keep running. No, that's the tortoise and the hare thing. That's what you've got to avoid. So yeah, if you're trying to do it as you're running, it's hard. But if you go through the 8 stations, so if it's hot, one on your head, one in your mouth, and a gel or what have you to wash it down. So that's what I mean by the planning as well. I cycled through the first 2 aid stations at Luxembourg. Big mistake.
It's a relatively short race as well. How many aid stations would they have on the 10K run, on a sprint?
Probably 3 or 4. Yeah, I will add another point to bring back the confidence. She's not going to stop. I've seen that already.
If she gets to the run, she'll be fine. Yeah. That's what we always say too, isn't it?
She'll get to the I mean, like, okay, mechanicals can always happen or something, but she won't stop. Like, I've seen that, and like that's proven again by her ice cream ride. Right, it's head down. She'll get it done. So I'm not worried about you finishing it. It's about in what kind of state and how much enjoyment. Because you running the half marathon, you did it. You were like, no, I refuse to walk through any of the aid stations. We can question whether that's a good tactic or not, but that's strength. And like, regardless of training or whatever, like, to push through, that's already shows that you can, you will push through it. I saw it again in Luke's try, because they're at the end of the run. You were not in the best shape, let's say, but you would not stop then either. And then your little ice cream ride, like, it's good that you shouldn't rely on that, but it's good that you have that in you.
There are 4 aid stations.
Four.
So
2.5, 4.3, 7.2, and 9.
That's a nice gap in the middle, isn't it?
What was it? 4.3 to 7.
Yeah, 4.3 to 7.2. They're roughly 2.5 each, aren't they? And then one before the end.
Yeah.
Don't know why that one's there. But I bet a lot of people think, oh, to hell with that. Or a lot of people take in last gasp. Yeah, but that was my learn. You've got to, because again in Luxembourg, that last aid station could not come quick enough. I didn't know where it was. I should have known where it was. That's your planning. Should have known where it was and what you're going to do there as well. And I told you the first one I did with Arturo, who was coaching me, he was where we did Luke's try. He was going across the bridge because I was going out and coming back there. So I had 2 bottles on the way out. By the time I got back to him, he was bringing me 2 other bottles. I didn't need them. He was killing me. I was actually pouring them away before I got to him because I knew he was going to tell me off, because that's what we'd worked out. That's what you needed.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to Sharpie your arms.
Eat.
On
drink.
one of them, we write eat. On the other one, we write drink.
What did you had tattoos, didn't you, at Luxembourg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't help.
Tattoos.
So Ben, where are you on the run?
He's there, no?
Well,
yeah,
no, I
just
think
put myself just to the left of you, closer to her. Yeah. I'm pretty confident you'll do it, but I want to go like, I want this. I don't want to put myself all the way to the right, and then you think, oh look, I don't have to eat and drink, and I'll be fine.
Where are you going, Dad?
the same as where the bike is. Rebecca can piss 10k easy, and I think you can do all of these easy. And I think even despite what Ben said, just to be controversial, even if she didn't eat and drink properly, she would smash it anyway. like they have before, and like we possibly will this time. We're trying to get the message across. It will be a lot less pain for you if you. I think by the time you get off that bike, ain't nothing stopping you on that
Oh,
run.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Aching calves or what have you, you will be going. But again, what we're saying about the nutrition isn't. For now, I think what we're talking about isn't finishing. It's finishing in style and in a good time.
In good condition.
Smiling at
rather-
the cameras.
Which is your time, yeah? That's how that shows, when you're going with the flow and you're smiling and enjoying it rather than hobbling and limping, yeah.
Wait,
Should we do the
Alex,
same
can I
for Ben
see?
as he's doing the
Can I
Olympics?
see the last 2 months and how we're doing? Okay, we're trending. Well, no, we're not even trending up actually.
Okay,
But we
that's
stayed
the
green.
same.
We're stayed
We're all green
green,
there.
but we're
Yeah.
but it's because we're now measuring different things, right? Like at
Yeah,
first
yeah,
it was
yeah.
literally like, can I swim? But now,
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, and my one, if you ask the question, can you run 10k? Yeah, I'd be all the way on the right hand side too.
Yeah.
Can you run 10k after the other two elements? Yes, as well. Are you going to enjoy it? Not if you don't eat and drink. That's the only reason
Yeah.
I'm down a bit. I'm still green.
Yeah.
I think green means we know you're going to do it. It's just probably not going to have fun doing it if you don't eat or
Yeah.
drink.
We're a bit getting close to yellow. That's okay.
I think
That can
there's-
change.
So the message there is two things. You've got 2 weeks of intense training, as you've said. Stick to that plan, which you are doing. That's good. And yeah, plan out your hydration and your
Yeah.
nutrition, particularly at the start. That's the bugger.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a
sure.
question for you then. Like my 45-minute swim, should I be? I think the answer is yes. Like taking the nutrition that I would be before.
I would, to practice like with the same amount of time that you plan to have from like breakfast of race morning until we get to the swim. I
Yeah.
would do the same thing so that you know what it's like to swim with that in your stomach.
Okay.
But she's asking
And
more like
the
if
other
you
thing-
can take a gel just before the swim, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that, a bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would for the same reason. You want to know
Yeah.
what that feels like.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be fueled then to go and sit on the sofa, but that's fine.
And don't forget the lesson I learned. I think it was Friesland, or was it one before? Just before you get out of the water, pee.
Yeah. Well,
You don't want to
I'm not
waste time queuing, especially for you. You don't want to waste time queuing in transition.
I can't do
Bigger
that in the
queues.
pool, but
Yeah. No, but in your wetsuit
In
and
the
open
sea.
water, get in that habit of because then you start to see that's what I was going to say about the sighting as well. We've had that problem, and I had it in Luxembourg as well. Oh, there's the boy. Oh, that's not been too bad. Ah, shit. That's an interim boy. That's not the turnaround boy. That's further
Yeah,
on. So
keep
you think
going.
you're turning around here, and it's not actually. It's further and further.
Yeah.
But when you see the finish, everyone goes that little bit faster, and you're focusing on getting out, and the guys that are pulling you out as well. But yeah, make sure you get your pee in so you don't waste time in transition.
Yeah.
I was just reading a report or watching a video. I can't remember if it was from my now coach or someone else from Challenge Roth, and they were talking about how much they peed on the run, and I'm not talking about like taking a pee stop.
Oh,
And I think we talked about that a lot last year about these kind of like, are you going to do it to try and save the time or like to be close to cut off? Like, would you pee yourself on the bike? And
No.
yeah, in the swim, you do it. I might consider it really for Konoko this time. Like knowing that it's going to be tight to my goal. Like if that's a 1 minute pee stop, I don't know if I can afford
Sprint at the end.
that. Yeah, but that's with the sprint at the end is tight.
Well, get intervals, sprint faster at the end. No, I think this is a big. What were you even saying? There was something before that, like
Pee before the end of the swim.
No, there was something else that came up at the beginning of this that made me realise, like, I'm happy to do a triathlon, but if it comes to, like, oh, am I going to pee myself to save myself? Like, I'm not. That's not the triathlon I'm doing. I'm
No,
absolutely
Not this
yeah.
time.
We're there to complete, not to compete, so we don't have to pee
Exactly.
ourselves, Rebecca.
Exactly. Like, I'm not doing any of that. No.
Not
Don't
this
get me
time.
wrong, as soon as I'm in the water, I'll be peeing for sure, but I'm not going to pee myself on the bike or the run.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I know it would. Like running with socks and like ruining your feet.
I'm more concerned.
Yeah, I
I'm not
wouldn't
too
do that.
concerned about peeing myself, like, as in, other people having to deal with the smell, whatnot. I'm more concerned that I think I'd get like rashes, like chafing then if I do pee myself. That's a lot of
Well, if
extra
it's
liquid.
raining, if it's raining, you're wet anyway. If it's hot, you're throwing water down you, like a comparable amount of pee, I would say.
And what if it's just average temperature and you've not got rain or?
I don't know if I've raced in average temperature.
It is a good
Always
sign
hot.
if you're peeing, though, that you have taken enough on board, right?
Yeah.
But I was just looking at the run course. There's 12 aid stations
Oh,
for the half.
For yeah. That's a lot.
that is a lot.
Well, actually, there's 2.
But you pass it.
Yeah, where they are, because it's 3 times 7. So that's why they're quite close together. So you pass that one, go around, come back, pass that one again. So you pass them.
Lots of time.
Are they how are they
Yeah.
spaced out then? Every 3.5.
2.5, 4, 4.9, 6.4, 9.3, 10.9, 11.8, 13.3, 16.2, 17.7, 18.6, 20.1.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're obviously accessible from both sides. They did that in Friesland.
Yeah.
They were in the middle, right? So you could go either
Yeah.
side.
You can go either side, or you have to stay on the same side as you're
They're in the
racing
middle.
surely.
You go either
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
Oh, you can go either side of them.
No. Yeah, you go like they're in the middle of the road. So you stay in your lane. You pass them either side. Going one
Yeah,
way, you
you
pass
can't.
them one side. The
Yeah.
other side, you go the other side. Yeah.
No, I don't want to confuse Rebecca and have her running like, oh, there's a big queue on that side. I'm just going to go down the other table and then come into like oncoming runners or something.
Disqualified.
Shan't be doing that.
I think we should also have a look at this. Not so much about the timing, but more about where we placed you here. Because I think we could revise those probably.
What we're looking at here is it estimated times. It's very small. Oh, it's a bit bigger now for me.
This was...
Is this estimated timings?
yeah, this is goal timings that she needs to hit in order to achieve those times, let's say. But I'm
How do we make
I'm
that
not...
first number 2? Oh, where's that gone?
Hold on.
How do we get it to sub 3 hours? Yeah.
Stop it. But what is this then?
Yeah, what are we doing now?
Well,
Alex is doing his calculations.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
so here we're not really looking at the timings. I don't think that's really changed. But what we're looking at is we gave you this score. I'm pretty sure it was back at the same time that we did the first scorecard, so 25th of April. And we said, actually, like to achieve those times, you're kind of placed somewhere between the green and the red, right?
Mm-hmm.
But based
Is
on
that the other
fact
way
that
around, is it?
Yeah, it's the other way. Because that's like this would be 0 minutes and this would be 1 hour.
Yeah.
So it's the other way. But yeah, based on your progression from here, to here, like maybe we should revise those as well. We don't have to. It's just what you think.
Well, let's go back. I like the top one better. Who's that? Is that Thomas the Tank Engine? That's the Iron Man sign. To the next, to the right. Oh, it's the Wahoo watch. Look like Thomas, the front of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, you don't need to zoom in that much.
Well, you got a smiley face now. We should do that one. So, do we reckon any of those would change? 45 minutes? Probably not. 20 kilometers an hour?
Swimming's quicker than that now, isn't it? It's quicker than 3 minutes per 100.
We don't know, do
it's
we?
it's about 45. She's still saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue.
The last test that we've done came out as about 45. Your
Yeah.
open water in Willowbrook was about 45.
Yeah.
So no, I would say swim hasn't changed. Bike we calculated with 20 kilometers an hour, but if you look at this and you keep, and I would say 22 kilometers an hour could be doable. Then you move into this territory, the 3:59:59, rather than the 4:10 territory. And that's with swim and run staying the same as they are.
Which
so
is probably,
45 minutes and like 1 hour 15.
Let's see my bike ride.
I think you were 22.
What's the grey numbers? What's the 210 and the 110?
Cut off.
Yeah.
Cut off if you take the full 1 hour for the swim.
I was-
If you take the
I
full
was
hour for
20
the swim and it's the full bike, you've got run fast.
Yeah.
You have an hour to do the 10K if you take full time for swimming. Right.
No, you have an hour 10.
My last bike ride was 21.4.
Ooh.
Okay.
But that's hotter than it will be, probably. And was it hilly, your bike ride, or flat?
No, it's flat as a pancake. A little bit. It was a little bit of a hill, actually.
But you're flat here, but you've also got closed roads, no traffic, and all of that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
that
Oh,
always makes a difference.
How
But although
flat
she goes
does it-
through red lights anyway, so
Because I have a really hilly route that I'm not doing anymore because it was killing me. And so the route that I do now was 63 meters elevation. Do you think like that's...
That's like
Right.
nothing.
But is that what, when they say flat?
Yes.
Okay. That's okay then.
that's no bum. That's like a back with a slit in.
Konoka, your course is 19 meters. So
Oh.
it's even flatter.
Oh,
What?
jeez. Oh,
That's
yeah.
like
Down.
that's probably the elevation you get getting on the bike.
Well, let's see my other ride then. Do I even do that? Running around, evening swim, brick ride, 10 meters. Oh, I'm just going to keep doing that then.
You might find the extra 9 meters a struggle then.
It's gonna kill you.
Good. So I think, yeah, and you think you should be sub 4 hours then, shouldn't you?
Maybe. Well, we have the goal there in the middle. We have like the best position, situation, and worst case scenario.
This is it's worst case scenario, but that's still very much okay.
Yeah, but who knows? Who knows?
Just know that
Alex?
if you get 4:29:59, I would do double
4:20.
the distance in half an hour extra. That's not quite true because your swim is 1.5, so it's not a double swim. And I also might not break that half an hour. It might be longer.
and she doesn't piss herself on the way round too. So
That's
Yeah.
why. Imagine if you were if you were 4:00, like 55 seconds. That would be piss yourself is the difference.
No, it
no,
wasn't.
but then that's fine. Then you put on Strava afterwards. Oh, would have beat 4 hours if I didn't stop to
Yeah,
pee.
exactly, Ben. Exactly.
You don't even know you're coming up to 4 hours either. Because of the staggered start, not everybody starts at the same time, so you can't look at the clock on the finishing. It comes up after you crossed it.
You can do it on your watch, but you track
Yeah.
everything individually. That's a good
Yeah.
point. How are you tracking?
Your
Does
what?
your watch? Oh, with
I'm
mine.
Yeah. That's
We
why
should
I
really.
That's going to be a good weekend on Alex's Strava then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think you can connect it to a different account. We should really try that, so that it goes straight to yours. Otherwise, that's quite. It would be cool to have it connected to yours.
Yeah, it would.
If not, you save it to yours. Say you did it with a friend, she downloads it, then you can delete it.
Oh yeah, we did that last time anyway. I can
But-
download it and re-upload, but she lost
It changed
100
the
meters
times.
or something.
Changed. One of them changed a few meters. The other one changed the seconds a little bit. I was like, that's not what we did.
Oh no! What we do if we do the dog walk or something or run together, and one of us forgets to upload it, you just say, "I did this with a friend," and then it appears on their Strava. They have to accept.
Yeah, but Alex
you can
gets
do
more
that.
kudos than I do for these things. Everyone will be like, wow, you did this the day before you did a half.
No,
And
because
even
then
if
he
he
can
says,
delete it from his.
oh, still probably someone will be like, wow, you're amazing.
They might
No,
not
they'll be
saying that.
looking at my times, being like, "What happened?"
Yeah, why did you go so slow?
Warm up for Sunday. That's what Alex will put it in his Strava as.
Just course check,
Wrecking.
shake out, swim, shake out, bike, shake out, run.
All right, are we moving me or not?
No,
Okay.
Sub 4.
should we do?
I think they're different. Sorry, have you got those 2 times back up again? What was it to get 359? Putting the slick tyres on. If I get them the right way round, that's guaranteed sub 4.
And that's with a 7-minute transition in T1 and 3 minutes in T2.
Yeah.
So the sub 4 is with 10 minutes worth of transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't judge that at the moment.
Oh no, and I won't actually have practiced taking my wetsuit off until the race.
But that's only part of it. You don't know how far you got to run as well.
Yeah, very true. Gee.
It's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds fun.
1 month.
Ready? Is everyone ready?
Ooh. You've been yawning a lot as well. Sleep and rest are important as well.
Yeah.
And that's why cutting out alcohol helps, because that's, well, as you get older for sure, messes with your sleep. But rest on a rest day doesn't mean cutting your bloody hedges. Doesn't mean washing your car. Doesn't.
Yeah, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Good couple of weeks. Get your checklist going. I'll share some of mine if you want.
Yeah. But it's double-sided now.
Whoa. That's
Yay.
profesh.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to buy. I was thinking I'm going to buy myself a clipboard
Start writing it.
and get, even if I print them out, to literally check them off.
Take them
Look
out.
at
Yeah,
them frowning. That's a real frown. Because what I find, especially when people are helping me the morning of, when you're flying off, is you
Doesn't
suddenly, have I got this? Have I got that? And did this go in? And especially if you're like, I'm already laying out stuff for the Flandrian, He's like, did I put that in? Yes or no? If I tick it, then I know it. I know it's in.
Yeah.
Literally, that process. What I normally do is put the list on my phone under notes and just go and delete them as I've done them. But
Yeah, I'm a pen and paper girl, so I think I'll be doing that too. Oh,
That's broken.
all right. 1 month.
Right.
1 month for everyone.
Let's go, Eka.
yay, go Eka, you can do it.
Go
You've only-
everyone. I want to see you all on Strava every week.
We've been 1 hour 40 minutes. It's just twice that, and you'll be in the finishing paddock with a beer in your hand.
Yeah, I don't like beer, but yeah.
Champagne.
I won't be able to drink it. Yeah. Yeah.
Sub 3 hours. Mojitos on me all day.
Oh, no, probably won't want anything. So
Yeah,
thanks
that's
for
all
the offer. Yeah. Oh, good.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.